get tipsy, but all the bar risky.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Tola AdeKing. Welcome. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of positive messages from different women sharing their experiences on how they gain their confidence, self-love, self-worth, and it just begged me to really think, like, I've gone through such an interesting journey in terms of finding myself and being this confident person that I am today, that we're still also working on. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to come and share with you guys 5 tips that I feel has been so beneficial in terms of building confidence and finding more self-worth. So at this point, before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and let's grow together. And also feel free to comment and share your opinions to anything that I speak about on this channel. As long as it's nice and constructive, I am very welcome to whatever. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the video.
Big ways, 5 face, 10 days.
Okay, so the first point is fake or faith it till you make it. A lot of people either say fake it till you make it or faith it till you make it. I personally don't believe in faking it till you make it, because when you're faking it, it almost sounds like you're not being your true authentic self and you're trying to be someone that you're not. Faith it till you make it, however, I am pro faith it till you make it, because today, the person I am today will not be here if I did not faith it till I made it. Now, I'll tell you a little backstory. If you've been on my channel for a while, you might have gotten the idea that, okay, I didn't have the best childhood, and that probably went the same for a lot of dark-skinned people, because if you haven't noticed, I'm dark-skinned. From my experience, I came here when I was 10. I came to the UK when I was 10. Being in Nigeria, maybe when people said dudu, which is black, which is used to refer to the darker color, myself, and not the lighter skinned people. I was 10 years old, so I never really processed my skin tone. I was just a kid being a kid. But as soon as I got into this country, I very quickly realized that I was dark, because I had names like Charcoal, Zulu Warrior, you name it, I was being called it. And I literally hated the whole secondary school because everybody called me ugly. Could you believe it got to the point where I wouldn't even smile in pictures because I felt that I was ugly? I felt that I didn't deserve to smile. It's really screwed when you think about it now. Like, I had such a detrimental mindset towards how I looked and how I felt. I had no self-confidence, I had no self-love. Yes, I had goals and aspirations, but I never really believed in myself because I had no self-love, no self-confidence, no self-belief. I just had self-doubt. Loads of it. I believed I was ugly. I believed I wasn't good enough. I believed I couldn't achieve anything. And that was such a destroying mindset, until the day that I actually decided, like, I can remember the time when I put makeup on for the first time and decided to call myself pretty. That day was the hardest, because I was telling myself something that I didn't believe in. And it seems so weird, because I actually remember this day. I put makeup on and I said, you're pretty. I think I said it a couple times before I actually believed it, even a little bit, because I didn't actually believe it. I was just saying it because I thought, well, if I say it enough times, then maybe that will be the case. And I started wearing heels to college. I would do the most. I would have my hair done. I had so much confidence that I was faking it all, that people were looking at me like, who does that girl think she is? But guess what? Nobody called me ugly. Nobody had anything negative to say towards me, because I had so much confidence from what they saw. I was faithing it, man. I saw who I wanted to be, and I was playing that role so well that now when people see me, they're like, Tola, you're so confident. Tola, you're so loud. You're so, like, you're just out there, outspoken. I'm like, sis, well done. Like, it took a lot of work to get me to that point, and that's why I'm a great believer in faith in it till you make it. As long as you understand what you're doing. I'm not saying start carrying fake designer bag because that way you'll get real designer back. But that could also work, you know, because if everyone thinks you're carrying fake designer, and I'll get somebody that wants to buy you real designer because they see you're always carrying designer, you just get a free designer back. Your self-confidence and how you see yourself, sometimes you do need to faith it, because you need to visualize who you want to be. But what I realized was when I actually started to believe in myself, in my sauce, in the fact that I'm already saucy, I just need to add the final Maggi and the salt and the pepper to make this sauce extra spicy. That's when people stopped calling me ugly, and I started hearing, wow, you're actually pretty, you know. Oh wow, you actually look good, you know. Like, I never got that my whole life until I actually believed in myself. Just be conscious and be intentional about it, and faith it till you make it, girl. Faith it till you make it. The next point is to be choosy and intentional about the people you allow in your circle, and that includes yourself. We're going to focus on your friends and surrounding. So look around you. If your surrounding is messy, it's probably a good indication that your mindset is probably messy too. Do whatever it takes to make sure that you have a clean and clear space so you can think better. You can't be productive in a messy environment, so clear up if you have to, and just find peace in your safe haven. Your room or your house should be a safe haven, so try and find peace in that by keeping it clean. If you have friends that are negative, cut them off. If you have family members that are negative, cut them off. If you can't cut them off, then let them know about themselves in the nicest way possible. Be constructive with your feedback. Let them know how they're affecting you, and hopefully that would help, and they would realize that, okay, you know what, I didn't actually know that, but thanks for letting me know, I'll be a better person. Or they'll just be, really rude about it, and then you can know that you can cut them off because you already made it clear to them that I'm not feeling your energy and it's not helping me, and I don't need you, okay? So there's a feature on Instagram that has become my best friend, because I have a lot of people that I follow that unfortunately I can't unfollow, but they post stuff that I feel I just don't need this energy, okay? It's not that you're hating on their life, it's not that you're not happy for them, but sometimes people just post garbage that I don't need to see. Like, maybe I'm having a really bad time because right now I'm studying. I'm 27 years old, so I went to uni later because I couldn't go before because of my papers and blah blah blah. But I'm finally at uni now. But at the age of 27, I can kind of get into a bubble sometimes where I feel I'm not where I should be. For me to not find myself in that place where I don't want to be, all in self-wallow and self-pity, what I do is I unfollow people that I feel makes me feel like I'm not doing well enough. So people that are always going on about, I just bought a house, check this out, check that out, da, 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 da. If I feel like your energy is too much for me, I am happy for you, but let me just kind of mute you for now so I can focus on my life and where I am right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still clapping for you. I just don't need you in my face all the time because I need to focus on where I am right now, and that's completely okay, guys. If it's a thing where they're not your friends, don't follow them. Just unfollow them. Don't even bother muting. Just unfollow them and move on with your life. Okay, point number 3. Would you speak to someone you love the way you speak to yourself? Now, if you're having to think about this, or you're thinking, nah, I really wouldn't, then you really need to reassess yourself, sis. Because we can all say things we don't mean to ourselves. I'll give you examples and tell me if you would speak to someone you love like that. Oh, you're not good enough. You're too fat for that. You're just so dumb. Oh, you never get anything right. No, you wouldn't talk to someone you love like that. And a lot of us talk to ourselves like this. Why is it okay for you to talk to yourself like this if you would never talk to your loved ones like this? The same way you would talk to your loved ones, apply that to the same way you would talk to yourself. Because you don't need that negative energy. You're going to grab it, dash it. Because what? You're a confident woman. You're a confident bad bee, okay? So please be very careful what you say to yourself. And that goes back to the second point about the energy and the people you keep around you. Don't be the negative person to yourself. Don't be the person in your circle that's affecting you. Remove that person. And in your case, you can't remove yourself from the circle, so you need to fix yourself and make sure that you're not the negative person to yourself. Okay? Comparison is the thief of joy. Okay, what does that mean? Comparison is the thief of joy. Now, if you're comparing yourself to anybody else but your past, you will not do well. If you're focusing your energy on Auntie Grace and her husband and her family and her growth, you will not focus on your own journey. And Auntie Grace is definitely not focusing on you, so you better focus on you. Okay, who is Auntie Grace anyway? Don't watch other people. Okay, that's the point here. Focus on your own race. The only time you should watch other people is if the person is your mentor and you want to do a strategic analysis of what they're doing, because you want to learn from what they're doing. And that is not comparison, or that is a strategic analysis that you're doing. So that's the only time you should be doing anything that looks anywhere near comparison. Otherwise, focus on your own race, sis, and focus on your own lane. I'm sorry I sound heated up with that point, because I feel a lot of us can get very carried away comparing ourselves and beating ourselves down when we're not where we think we should be. You might have a friend that started at the same time as you. It doesn't matter if they're doing better than you. You know what you're doing what you're doing, and you're working hard. If you're making sure that you're doing strategic analysis and you're not putting a lot of effort into watching what they're doing, you're going to grow. How many hours of sleep they're getting? Maybe they're sleep deprived and are working through the night. Maybe they've got sponsors. Maybe their father helped them with a capital. You don't know. So don't look at someone else's race and compare it to yours. Some people start off really well and then slow down. And some people start off slow and then speed up. And some people have a steady journey through the whole thing. It does not matter. Just don't watch other people and keep doing your own race. Because if you try to copy them, even if they give you the whole recipe and you try to copy it, someone's success has so many things tied to it. And it's not just what they've done. It could be just people like her, so they're going to buy from her, and that's it. So if you try and do everything that she's doing, you're still not going to get it right, because people are just buying from her because they like her. So that's not to say that people don't like you. I'm just saying focus on your own race, find your own niche, find your own market, and be the best at your own game, in your own corner, sis. Okay, we can all do this, we can all eat, we can all be successful. The last point, going back to that corner that I told you to be at, who is fighting your corner if you're saying you're not good enough and the whole world is saying you're not good enough? Okay, who's fighting your corner? You just thought of a business. You might not have a clear idea of what you want your business to be about, and because you don't have a clear idea of it, or the vision is not 100% clear, but you're still working towards it because you believe you can do it, people might not see that vision because you don't see it yourself. People might tell you it's trash, it's garbage, it might not work, it won't work, don't waste your money, don't waste your time. Now, if you also say to yourself, you know what, I can't do this, I'm not made for this, I'm just not made for this, I don't know how I'm going to do this. You've already said all these things, and you've already showed that you're not in support of yourself. So what you need to do is take a step back. Hold it. Think, who is in your corner when you're not in your corner? Nobody will be in your corner if you're not in your corner, because guess who your biggest supporter is? Your biggest supporter is yourself. Your biggest investor is yourself. Your biggest anything is yourself. So you need to be in your corner. You need to be your biggest cheerleader. Be loud about it. You need to let people know how much you believe in what you're doing and how saucy what you're doing is, okay? Because it's bad. That's my 5 points. If there's anything else you feel like I've missed, or if there's any point I made that you didn't agree with, constructive feedback down below, and I'm more than happy to receive it. Let's just get talking, guys. If you haven't by now subscribed already, please subscribe. Please support your girl. Let's do this. Let's get more followers. Let's grow this channel. We've got 3,000 subscribers. We're growing. I want to look back at this video and be like, wow, I was excited about 3,000 subscribers. Look now. Like, I want to be like that. So guys, let's do this. Let's grow this channel, because I know that you guys love watching me and I love talking to you guys, and I want to give you guys more, but I want to know that you guys are like, you know, really like fucking with me. Do you get what I mean? Like, let's support your girl, innit? But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I don't want to be too serious on this channel. I want a bit of my personality to show. I'm not a serious person, but at the same time, I do take things seriously. My biggest strength is my self-awareness. So I do like to make sure that I'm still passing on what I love talking about, which is health and wellness, but in a way where you know, you can get to see me a little bit, get to know a bit more about me as a person, as Tola AdeKing. So if you watched and you're still watching to this point, thank you. Can you please leave a comment to say that you watched to the end? And you're my peoples. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to go forth and be confident and believe in your source and be your biggest supporter, because guess what, a lot of all these women that are out here confident right now, they all started somewhere and they all did a lot of work in terms of being who they are today and having the level of confidence that they have today. You can determine how you want people to treat you, and I want you to leave this video with that message. You can only get what you allow. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your girl Tola AdeKing. I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm wanting more, shawty. What you give me is not enough. Tell you, said I'm getting addicted.